Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to be doing a reading for Sagittarius for March 2019. Just before I get started, I wanted to say that this is a general reading, so it might not apply to everyone. I'm going to throw in some elements or signs that come up in your reading, but try not to focus too much on those just because they could be about anyone. And also feel free to switch around the characters, so if I'm talking about something, I could be talking about you, I could be talking about someone else, so feel free to switch up the perspectives. I'm not going to talk about astrology today, but I do want to say we're now in Pisces season. Mercury goes retrograde on the 5th. Uranus moves into Taurus on the 6th. And then we just had Chiron move into Aries. So if you wanted to look into that, you can. And we'll get started. So, Sagittarius for March 2019. Okay. So the first card that we had come out was the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups is all about walking away from things that no longer emotionally serve us. So you've definitely made the choice to walk away from something that wasn't really working for you anymore. The next card we had come out was the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is more about wishes coming true and kind of working your way to that 10 of Cups abundance of emotional fulfillment. So you definitely left something behind because you knew that there were greater things waiting for you. Let's see what else we can get for you guys. The Sun. Okay. Yeah, so you chose to leave something because you knew that there was better and happier things waiting. I feel like Pisces season is actually going to be really good for you guys. You guys are going to be feeling very abundant. You're going to be feeling sort of like happy and carefree in that sun, in the sun's sort of like innocent, jovial energy. Ten of Wands, putting down a burden. It's possible that an old situation was quite burdensome to you. Seven of Wands, you could have felt like you were constantly having to defend yourself or constantly feeling on guard, maybe blocking someone, maybe you just weren't totally comfortable with someone. The Magician, so this is all about manifestations and about you having the tools you need to get what you want, basically. So, yeah, I mean, you're definitely on the right track. The walking away, the putting down the burden was all the right decision because, you're moving towards better things and you're realizing that, that defensive being on guard was not where you want to be. So basically you changed your manifestations and you changed your attitude to get to what you want and, work towards something better. Sagittarius, March 2019. Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is someone who's been through a battle, someone who might still feel like they're kind of in fight or flight mode. If this situation is sort of something that you recently walked away from, you might kind of be reeling from that still. But yeah, there's a lot of messages here about, leave that situation behind, put this burden down. There's no need to be on guard. The battle is over. A lot of that energy. And then everything that is in the future, everything you seem to be moving towards is very, very positive. You also had the Two of Cups come out. So Two of Cups is all about reciprocated love. So I definitely feel like you're moving towards a healthier situation that has a lot more balance, and things feel a lot more even. It won't feel like anyone is, oopsie. Sorry. It won't feel like one person is putting in more than the other. The Sun, a little bit of Leo energy. You might be dealing with another fire sign. Another 10 of Swords. So definitely something ending here. Definitely something coming to a close, coming to completion. And much better, much happier manifestations are on the horizon. So I feel like you've really started to kind of learn how manifesting works, and you're realizing that, you know, when your vibration changes, you know, the universe matches that, and it basically sends whatever you're attracting. So Queen of Cups could be dealing with a water sign, could be dealing with someone who is maybe a little bit more emotional than you are. We also had King of Swords come up, so I'm getting a little bit of contrasting energies. King of Swords, I definitely feel like could be you guys, just because I feel like fire signs sort of gravitate more towards the air sign logic side of the spectrum rather than the water sign emotional side. But again, these roles can be reversed. Yeah, so in this relationship, I feel like with you and another person, depending on who you think these people are, or whichever one you think is you, one person is definitely more emotional in the connection. One person is coming off as very sort of stoic, kind of cold, maybe a little bit harsh. And then the one person is, you know, very emotional, empathetic, water sign energy. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so it sort of seems to me like even though there's a really big contrast here, the 10 of Pentacles came out, which is saying that this connection has the potential to bring you a lot of abundance. It might be exactly what you're looking for. And again, another 10, so definitely something about completion. And a couple signs of new love here. I feel like this could definitely be someone that you already know, just because with the King and the Queen here, it's sort of like this connection or this contrast has already been identified, and the more undiscovered thing about it is actually the 10 of Pentacles. So I think it could be a surprise to both of you how much you can actually do for each other, how much you can actually bring to each other. We also have the Chariot, so Cancer energy, more water sign energy, very fast moving. So I feel like with this person, things could start moving really quickly. So because there's a lot of kind of finishing up energy, I feel like that might bring you a little bit into March, and then at some point in March, things are really, really going to pick up, and I think it could be with this new connection. Okay, these are the last two that I'm going to pull for you guys. So the last two I had come out are the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So Five of Pentacles can be about someone feeling left out in the cold, whether this is you or another person, and then the Six of Wands is all about kind of like victory, coming out on top, winning. So I feel like what it's saying, especially with this harsh contrast between sort of the feminine water sign and the masculine air sign, the one issue is that, you know, the water sign or the more sensitive person in the connection can often feel that the King of Swords way of doing things is very harsh and very cold. So depending on how you're acting towards this person, you might just want to be a little bit careful, because I do get the sense that they're feeling left out in the cold, or maybe if you're the more sensitive one in the connection, you're feeling left out in the cold. And it's just about this person's kind of general like demeanor and kind of like how they talk to you and how they act around you. It might just send a little bit of mixed signals. So I feel like that's just a warning to that. But Six of Wands, that is victory, and it is you coming out on top in the end. So I do feel like things will work out in the end. It's just kind of a matter of, you know, be careful how you present yourself to this person and how you kind of talk to them while taking into account their sensitive nature or your kind of harshness about how you speak or what you say or how you act. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if there's a message in here, if you're cross-watching for someone that you think they should hear, please feel free to share the video. And I'll see you guys next time.